Good afternoon, it's Woody. Just got home from work actually, and got some news. I suppose quite exciting news really. About the middle of the day, I got a phone call. It was my oncologist. Now, nearly 3 years I got diagnosed. I've never once had a phone call from my oncologist out of the blue. It's always been like these pre-arranged calls, and it was really quite a shock, and actually it was really nice. It was really nice because it's pretty good news actually. So she calls me, she says, I've got the results of your PET scan. And I was thinking, great, because my next meeting's not till August, and I thought that was a long time to wait. So she told me the results. She said very good, and I have some more, she calls them lesions, cancer lesions. So I have one at the base of my spine. This is probably why I'm getting a bit of pain lately. The last sort of week or so, my pain levels have gone up a few notches on the Richter scale. I try to not think about it too much and pay attention to it, but it's been hard the last few weeks because when I've been getting home from work, I'm really feeling it. So that explains that. So I've got a small tumour at the base of my spine, which is new. One in the pelvic area, which she said is very small, and there is some signs of disease in my around my prostate. That was it. So the 3 areas, the rest of it is all cleared now. When I first went for a scan back in 2021, I sat down with the oncologist the first time. We looked at the picture and it showed these black dots all over me. And she said, these unfortunately are where your cancer is. That's from a bone scan. And that's pretty terrifying, I've got to say, for anyone, when you see you are covered with it. And then gradually, as the last couple of years have gone on, I had radiation therapy. I've been on hormone therapy, as you probably know if you've been following me. We come to this now where everything else is cleared, and except for these couple of areas which are relatively new. So there's a bit of concern about that. My PSA has been rising, and she said that explains what the reason why it's been rising. But she said really the actual scan is very, very good considering where you were and considering what you've got. You have stage 4 prostate cancer with a Gleason score of 9 out of 10. And if I sort of think about that and take all that into consideration, I'd say it's a damn good result, really. I'm more than happy, I suppose. Yes, I'd be more happy if there was nothing there. But I am someone that tries to look on the bright side of things, and as much as possible. And I think that is a bonus rather than a negative. I think you could take it two ways. You could take it as, oh my God, I've got some new cancer tumours. Or you could say all the others are gone and I've only got 2 or 3 left. I think I like to take it the second way and just think, yeah, it's more of it's better than what it could have been. It's a lot better, I think. And because it's my first PET scan, and the PET scan really picks up everything, more so than the MRI and the bone scan. This is what she was telling me, that she said it is a very, very good result considering. Okay, so yeah, I'm not quite going to get the party balloons out and the bunting out yet, but with the technology we've got today, with AI, all these things now are meaning that that there's possibilities, you know, where at the very beginning I was told there's no way I would survive it. It's a very aggressive form of cancer as well, according to the biopsy. It just hasn't acted that way. And I think sometimes, I don't know whether it's what has happened, whether it's the diet, whether it's the way I've just tried to deal with it. I think I've been lucky in so many ways. I think I've been very, very lucky at times. So now it comes down to the treatment now, which in around a couple of months I'm going to go for targeted radiotherapy in those 3 areas, which is a very sophisticated radiation technique. She was explaining how it works and how it targets only the specific area, so it doesn't damage anything around the outside. And I'm thinking, that's great. And possibly the best point is I avoided chemo for a while. I don't want to go down the chemo route. If I can help it. I understand that at some point I might have to have chemo. All right. If I can avoid it for a little while, it's a winner. For me, I would rather avoid it. Okay. So I'm quite positive, really. I am feeling quite positive. I'm feeling in pain, and even sitting here right now, I can just feel this intense pain at the bottom of my spine and my right buttock, which has really come on over the last few days. And let's hope we can get rid of it. I mean, that's the point of it all, is to zap it out, and hopefully, you know, let the technology do its stuff. So that's a quick update. And you know, take my example, please. You know, if people are just coming into this, you know, you can have the worst diagnosis and prognosis going. And I think mine was pretty desperate when I first started. And here I am 3 years later, on almost 3 years. It will be in all September, working full-time, teaching people to drive ambulances, loving life, loving my job, a little bit tired, you know, at times, a little bit of pain, but generally lucky to be alive and happy to listen to the birds singing every morning. And for me, every day's a bonus. And I just think that that's how you got to think about this. You know, if you are new, try and think positive. Try not to think it's the end of the world. Because at the moment there is so much out there, so many new technologies that are coming along. It's not the end of the world. It's the start of an adventure, and you don't know where it's going to go. I don't know where it's going to go. What's going to happen in the next few years? All I know is I want to stick around for as long as I can. So thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the videos with your comments. I just love the comments, and recently I've been really tired, and after work I've just not had time to really think about posting back some replies. So I will try in the next few days to post some replies. I'm off work next week for a week, just having a week at home, chilling out. And I'll try and do some then. But I always said I wanted to reply to everyone. And considering there's like nearly, I don't know, 800 followers or something, 700 followers, I suppose if everyone sent me a message, I'd be really struggling full time to keep up with it all. But please keep the messages coming. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know any tips you've got. Share the experience with other people, because there's other people that read these messages, these comments on this group. And yeah, see you around next. I will give another week or so, and I'll come back and let you know how we're getting on. So until then, take care. Bye bye.